Hi, Sarah Mack here from withsarahmack.com. Super excited to talk to you about this today, how to choose a niche for your creative business when you have too many ideas. So I work with creative entrepreneurs who have tons of incredible skills and talents and amazing ideas for the impact that they want to make with their work. And sometimes it can feel really overwhelming and like you want to do all the things at once, and then you can either burn out and get too busy and not really get the productivity or the momentum through to the results that you know you really want to see. And then it gets super frustrating and can really slow down your momentum. So I want to share with you a few pointers that have really supported me in my business and really support my clients when it comes to having fun in your business, which is always my number one priority, as well as making the money that you want, as well as doing it exactly the way that you want to do it and not making sacrifices or having to do things that you don't enjoy. So my number one tip for you is one offer, one person, one sale at a time, because you're a human being, particularly if you're a solopreneur and you don't have a massive team behind you when you're getting going. There's only so much you can do in one day, and it's just not going to be fun for you to try to do millions of things at once. Doesn't mean you can't do many things and work towards many things simultaneously, but I highly recommend with your impact in your business, at least in like the beginning few years, really focusing on one offer, signing up one person, making one sale at a time, because often we start to talk ourselves out of some things when we have a big vision and we are not seeing instantly the massive results that we, know that we want to create. So that really helps to just keep going, keep celebrating, and allow that big vision to build one step at a time, because you can't take giant chunks and bites more than you are capable of, and one day at a time is enough, and it gets to be so much more fun and easy when we allow it to unfold in that way. So, you can write a book at the same time if you want to be writing a book. You can do corporate gigs as well if you want to be doing that and that's exciting to you. You can go and write an album. You can have two businesses going at once if you want to. But being very strategic and focused in each project and accomplishing one key thing at a time really helps you to get that momentum faster and to get that fulfillment faster, which is what we're in it for, right? And the faster we start getting results, the more powerfully we're able to create results, the more that momentum builds and it starts to carry you, and it just gets easier and easier and more fun every step of the way. So reminder, yes, you can do it all of the things that you desire to do, you can do it, and you can make all the money that you want to be making now, this month, but it does require that you be strategic about it. So one step at a time. And, this is for all multi-passionate creators, visionaries, leaders looking to make a big change and an impact. You can do it. You can have a massive impact one day at a time, one project at a time. Then as you build your team and you have more woman power, then obviously you can accomplish so much more than when you're doing it yourself or with a small team to begin with. So the second step, which is really important, that has really supported me in staying in business, making money, having consistent clients every month for the last 5 years, is to allow your journey to unfold over time. Because the truth is, your creations and what you're excited about will evolve as you evolve. So give yourself the freedom and the space to do that without trying to shove a whole, massive, complicated plan and force yourself to follow through on it when actually maybe that wouldn't be the most fun for you. And to quote Marie Forleo, my favorite quote of hers of all time is that clarity comes through action. You don't actually know what it is that you enjoy the most and what you're the best at and what's the easiest for you until you are doing it. And it's in creating those relationships, working with clients, building your impact through one person at a time or a small groups of people at a time, whatever that means to you, you start to get that clarity of actually what it is that you are most strong at, what it is that people most respond to when you're working with them, and what it is you're most excited to continue helping people with as a focus in your business. And you simply cannot brainstorm all the steps from step 1. You've got to get to step 2 before you can even start to imagine what step 3 could look like. Because step 3 from step 1, you have no idea what could transpire in the taking of the action. on the way there. So get into action and stay there. That's really important. Your dreams only ever fail if you stop trying. So creating momentum is the easiest way to keep having fun, because you're in the story that it's working, I'm doing it, I'm showing up for it, and then it's easier to believe that it's possible, right? Than if you're starting, or you're working super hard on one thing and then you get really burnt out and then you take a big break, or you get really distracted by another thing and then you forget about this other project. Keeping that balance so you can maintain momentum on the things that are really important for you to see through to a result is really, really key. So I'll give you a bit of a background on my story. I started out as a copywriter. Well, I started actually out as an editor, then I moved into copywriting, then that evolved into a copywriting agency specifically focused on coaching. I didn't know what coaches were until I became a copywriter, and they all kept hiring me to write their copy for them. And I discovered that I loved it, and I loved the industry, and I loved working with these clients. That obviously introduced me to the coaching industry. I took a coaching course and I ended up feeling inspired to add mindset coaching into the work that I was doing with my content strategy. Then I launched my coaching business and just started off one offer and one program at a time. I started off with a group program. It was like $100. I got 4 people in it. I think 2 of those people were trades. And, eventually I launched another group program. I launched a private mentorship program, which was $3,500. And within a couple of months, I hit my first 5-figure month, which was a 20K month in my business. And I just did it one step at a time, and I had so much fun along the way. And I just kept following my inspiration. Has my message and my vision and my mission evolved? Yes, like a little bit, not that much. It's always still been around the things that I gave myself permission to go for, but I've tweaked it and changed it and added things. And obviously I've grown and evolved. And so my offerings have grown and evolved, and I'm having more and more fun with everyone that I offer, because I have that extra clarity from going through the action of knowing what it is that I'm really good at, knowing what it is that I enjoy the most, knowing who it is that I'm most passionate about helping and working with. So you really can do the work that you want to do. You really can earn the money that you really want to earn. The key is doing the money mindset work, so that you're not just doing the work that you want without making the money that you want to be working, and taking consistent daily action. So starting and not stopping, and really allowing that momentum to build, because that's when the results start to show up for you that you have set your sights and your goals on. And then you really can do all the things, because you can switch it up whenever it feels good, or not. You can relaunch the same thing over and over, or sell it as a self-study course if you want to make it super easy to make more money. I've done all of those things, and I do whatever the hell I feel like in my business, and I always love it, and it always inspires me. And if something doesn't inspire me, I get to change it. So, you're the boss of what you love and what feels good to you. You get to keep strategically choosing to align your business activities and your goals with the things that feel awesome. And you get to keep having fun. So I want to invite you. I'm running a free event next week where you're going to get the opportunity to have live hot seat coaching with me. And I'm going to support you to get really clear on your next most fun offer, with a simple launch plan that you can get into action to start making the money that you want, doing what you want to be doing today, and giving yourself permission for that to evolve in the future, but getting really hyper focused on what's fun, what feels fun, accessible, and doable and possible for you right now, today, so you can start hitting your money goals, doing the work that you love in a business that you love and that is fun for you every single day. If this is interesting to you, do send me a message and I'll put you on the list to sign you up as soon as that's up and running. And please share this with anybody else you know who would benefit from this, any multi-passionate creative entrepreneurs. And please send me some hearts and some likes and some comments and takeaways with anything that came up for you on this training. Thank you so much for watching.